It's estimated that 350 million people around the world suffer from depression. It's a terrible illness and it claims more than 2,500 Australian lives every year. The Black Dog Institute is ramping up efforts to raise awareness, and they're taking their annual ride to the home of the hog, the United States. Nine reporter and very proud Black Dog ambassador Simon Boda joins us now with his mates from New York, looking sharp in leathers there, Simon.
Yeah, looking very sharp. I don't know about the rest of them around me, but anyway, they're all here. We're all here with this fleet of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. We're about to head off tomorrow morning. About 12 hours' time, we'll be hitting the road from here in New York City. We've got in front of us 3 weeks' worth of riding, about 7,000 kilometres, coast to coast, west coast to east coast to west coast, I should say. And as I say, about 3 weeks. I should clarify, though, we're riding for the BlackDogRide. It's different to the Black Dog Institute. It's all about depression. It's all about raising awareness and starting that conversation about depression, because, as we know, people they hide it, they keep it down. And the important thing that we'll be doing on this ride is rumbling into towns and trying to get people talking and maybe opening up a little bit. And we're also raising funds for Mental Health First Aid USA and also first responders, because we know that the fireys, the ambos, the police, they suffer terribly from post-traumatic stress disorder, so this is all about them as well.
Absolutely, and you've just spent the week with many of the firefighters who put their own lives on the line during the September 11 attacks. So many of their colleagues didn't make it out alive. What are the lessons that you're learning from them, with a lot of them suffering from anxiety, depression and mental health issues?
Absolutely, Deb. I mean, there was 343 firefighters that died when the World Trade Center came under attack 14 years ago. You think of that number, 343. So I was lucky enough in the last few days to spend some time at a firehouse down in Lower East Side, Manhattan, and I got to know the tour of duty, if you like. There was 13 on it. Each tour's got 13 people. We were there for 24 hours, heading out on the road with them, following them around, just talking to them about how they have reacted. A lot of them weren't even firefighters when September 11 happened, but it's interesting, on the day of 9/11, they all, I guess, commemorated that event in their own special way, moments of silence a number of times during the day. And then I joined them at a mass at a Catholic church, and there was some 200 New York firefighters, and they invited me along to just be with them as part of their fire family, if you like, for that very, very special service. But that is what this is all about. Now, yes, it's a very, I guess, serious issue, and we will be quite serious along the way, but I'm sure that this crowd behind me, there's about 60 of us here. There's going to be 45 bikes, 15 pillions. I'm sure there will be a few laughs along the way. I've ridden with a lot of these guys. We rode around Australia last year, and I'm sure we're going to have a few laughs along the way as we head over to California. It seems like a long way away, and it's been a long time in the planning, but finally, in about 12 hours' time, we'll be getting on these babies and heading out of here.
I think you'll be having definitely some fun along the way. Might have a bit of a sore saddle, but nonetheless, it's a great effort, and you do a tremendous job in Australia, not to mention what you do in the US.
No, thanks, Deb. And I think these guys, are we going to have fun on this trip or what?
Yeah!
I think that pretty much tells you they're going to have fun, Deb.
Get those hogs started. Good on you, Simon. Enjoy. We'll keep track of your progress. And you can, of course, support the Black Dog Ride by heading to our website. We've got all the information available.
It's not going to be a saddle that gets sore.